Battle 23, Mario Legend of the Seven Stars versus Sonic 3D Blast. In 1996, Mario and Sonic had their first semi-3D adventure. Grand, expansive, and graphically pushing titles for the end of the Genesis and Super Nintendo's lives. There was Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars and Sonic 3D Blast. It was amazing to see Mario and Sonic in this way, and it was showing what was to come, as the late 90s and early 2000s was the ultimate Mario and Sonic experience to come, an era that we will never forget, that took the two characters to the next level. But back to 1996. Both Mario and Sonic had big hits here, and both games have a lot of fans. Both were very unique titles that put Mario and Sonic in new territory. Mario had his first RPG. It was similar to Final Fantasy, and was pretty much an early version of Paper Mario. The graphics are pretty amazing, and really takes Mario to the next level. Then there's Sonic 3D Blast, an adventure where Sonic has to rescue the Flickies. In a very broad, new 3D Green Hill Zone. I always loved Sonic 3D Blast, and it's one of the most nostalgic video games to me. But which game is better? Well, I'm not a fan of RPGs. I think it's an extremely overrated video game genre. So for me, Sonic's game is better. But Mario RPG is still a great game, and it's a fairly simple RPG to play. It's a fun way to introduce someone to the RPG style of gaming. I will say that Mario RPG has some better characters than Sonic 3D Blast. The new characters you become partners with on your journey. And the character of Geno. He was mysterious and very cool looking. Geno's character has become a fan favorite among Mario enthusiasts. And Sonic 3D Blast offers some very cool new characters, with the different color Flickies, which were first introduced here. Even though none of them speak, you can get a sense of their personalities a little bit through their different designs and how each of them bounce when collecting them. My favorite was always the red Flicky. He just had a fierce look to him and bounces the highest. Both games take Mario and Sonic to different colorful environments, which makes these titles stand out compared to the 2D Mario and Sonic levels of the past. Mario's storyline here is a little bit better than Sonic's, due to the mystery of the Seven Stars. But Sonic's storyline here is also interesting, because it makes you wonder about the mysteries of the Flickies, and why would Dr. Robotnik want them so bad? You get a sense here that each different color Flicky means something different, and there must be something special about them, since this is actually Flicky's Island, the bluebird from the original Genesis title. The Flickies are similar to the Yoshis, how the main Yoshi is green, and the main Flicky is blue. But there's also many different color Yoshis and Flickies. Also, there was Yoshi's Island in Mario World 2, and Flicky's Island in Sonic 3D Blast. But anyway, even though I think both games are great, they pretty much even themselves out. Because Mario RPG is overrated, because it's an RPG. And yet, Sonic 3D Blast is underrated, due to lots of people complaining about the gameplay, which was never that bad in the first place, because both titles do not play like a traditional Mario and Sonic game. This is to be expected. Sonic's a little slippery, and it can be annoying sometimes to recollect all the Flickies after you're attacked by an enemy, but the game is still fun, because if you concentrate, you can still run around pretty quickly and not get attacked by enemies. The game also offers a lot of awesome secrets to find in the levels, and the mystery of finding Tails and Knuckles was also another great highlight to the game. So, at the end of the day, both games give Sonic and Mario something to do that they've never done before, kinda, like in a new way, and both are an amazing transition to entering the semi-3D dimension. I'm going to declare this a tie, since both were amazing ways to show off Mario and Sonic early 3D, and both are pretty amazing games. Whether you were a Genesis kid or a Super Nintendo kid, You are satisfied. I'll award Mario 10 points and Sonic 10 points.